All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream. Sorry, late start. ESPN couldn't find the game. The only link they had. I checked for pregame like half hour ago, and then I come back, and the only thing on ESPN is side by side, you know, wrestling and hockey, and you couldn't click on the hockey to make it full screen. So I had to get out of the app and back in. But here we are, finally. Unbelievable. ESPN. So I got out of the app, and then finally I saw the game again. I don't understand. All right, let's check the audio. Okay, there we go. No idea what time puck drop is. There was no pregame on ESPN. Oh, I guess ESPN just doesn't like hockey. I don't know. I know TNT doesn't. They do a terrible job. I mean, they both do a bad job of hockey. All right. Let's double check in the audio on Twitch. All right, we're good there too. All right, and I just checked right before. Whoops, I just bumped the camera. Oh, my tablet is in the shot. There we go. It was 2-1 Tampa. So not good. Montreal had a goal waved off for high sticking. And then Tampa got a power play goal, and then they took the lead. So the Anderson had the first goal of the game, 13-24 into the first. From Carrier's back, so they're missing Dobson, but at least Carrier returned to the lineup, and Matheson. Then this Radish power play goal. Kucherov and Gensel on the assists. 12-15 in the second, and then not even 30 seconds later, 29 seconds later, Hagel gives the Lightning their first lead from Gensel and McDonough. So Gensel 2 assists already. So, well, that game is on HBO Max and TNT. We're waiting on ESPN. I have no idea when this game's starting. No pregame, so I don't even know who the starting goalies are. All right, well, let me catch up on the chat right away. I got to remember not to put my tablet in the shot. That's what's happening, isn't it? Yep. At commercial, so I don't think this game's starting for at least another 5 or 6 minutes, but yeah, let's go Buffalo. George was in first. Cheers, hey go Buffalo. Kieran, Buffalo is going crazy. Yep, Bond, thanks for the like. Go Bruins, Ronnie, sorry. That's fine. I missed the Hagel goal. I went to get something, and I came back, and I'm like, crap, it's 2-1. High stick. Yeah, the Montreal goal in the second got waved off for high sticking. I forgot who had it. Ah, dang. Thanks, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Thanks, Bon. Appreciate everybody being here. Again, no clue when this game is starting. I wanted to push back the start time, but there was no pregame. So I didn't know when. They didn't have any countdown to the opening faceoff. All right. Well, we will have. Wait, Anderson had the high stick waved? I thought it. Yeah, okay, it might have been. Anderson had the first goal. I think you're right, though. All right, we will have Mammoth Nights after this one. We'll try to adjust the start time for that one. I can't imagine they're going to have a puck drop before 9:10 if they're lucky. I mean, they're taking their time here on this one. Both games scheduled for ESPN. All right, well, they haven't even had the Sabres skate out yet, so we still got to do the anthems. All right, we'll check the NBA. They're playing money for nothing? All right. Oh, I got to don't want to get copyright stricken for copyrighted music. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. If you like wrestling, fine, but front page news for ESPN, I mean, good Lord. All right. In Detroit, Magic 49, Pistons 47, 3:34 in the second. Trailblazers, Spurs. These games are on NBC and Peacock. Why they got this huge Sabres logo they're passing through, flag or whatever. All right, we got to look at Tage Thompson. Oh my gosh, I can't watch this strobing light though. Man, I think it was Dallas yesterday was so bad. First two periods of the game, they left their neon lights on, or their LED lights on, which they would strobe when there wasn't action going on, but then they left them on. Oh my God, Buffalo's got some really bad strobe lights. I'm going to have to just look away till we're closer to puck drop. Apologies. All right, finally, we got the goalies. I mean, I'm sure it's Luukkonen for the Sabres and probably Swayman for the... Yep, Swayman backed up by Korpisalo and Luukkonen backed up by Alex Lyon. Scratches for... All right, they're doing the anthem. Scratches for the Bruins, Yoki Haru, Steves, Harris, Reichel, Yzerman. For the Sabres, Shen and Kesselring. Oof, I didn't know Kesselring was going to be scratched. Carrick, we know, is injured. Kozak, Tanner Pearson. He just played, I think that's a healthy scratch. Pearson just played in the finale, I think, Wednesday. I thought Kesselring did too. Metza is out. Metza, that might be an injury. Although I thought he played. Ostland and Ellis, the third goalie. Yeah, no worries. I think you may have been right. What's up, Chance? Nice. Thanks, Bon. All right. Slavinator. Slavkovsky on the power play from Demidov and Caulfield. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not... If it was reverse, if we were watching HBO Max, I would put and the Habs were on ESPN, I'd put it on my phone, but I'm not even going to bother. As I think you only get two devices. We've got two TVs hooked up to HBO Max. Maybe it's only just two at a time. So, yes, 2-2. And they hit the second intermission as well. All right, there we go. All right, yeah, no. Hopefully they get going soon. I don't see Mammoth Golden Knights probably starting before about 9:20 at this rate. They held the... trying to think to yesterday. Stars Wild started at like 4:48, and then the Flyers Penguins started about 7:25. We're talking Central Time. So, yeah, I know they had 5 shots I saw. They've hardly had any shots on goal. It's 16-8 shots. All right, think the anthems are done. Fans are waving white towels. Okay, they're about to bang the bass drum. Let's go, Buffalo. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go, Buffalo. All right, so they still have the third to play in Tampa. I'll try to, once they check in and say Mammoth Golden Knights, then I'll try to adjust my time. Swayman, 31-18-4, 2.71 goals against, save percentage 908, shutouts, he has 2. First career playoff start for Luukkonen, 22-9-3, 2.52, missed it. They took it down. Underway, face-off. Bruins in white, right to left. Sabres in blue, left to right. Sabres dump it in from the neutral zone. Sent to the near boards, blue line keeper. Sent to the far corner. Bruins tried to get it out. Sabres kept it in at the blue line. Puck tipped away at the red line. Taken in by the Bruins. Behind the net. And pass to the far side. Under 19.5 to go, first period. All right, near side. That was Zadorov. Up ahead. Picked up by Power behind the net. Passes to Byram. Byram sends it up the near boards for the Sabres. It's behind the net, and Benson gets it. Near circle. Benson. Centering pass. Doan tips it behind the net. I believe that's Pastrnak with the puck. Up ahead. And tipped into the far corner. Byram battling with Geeky in the corner, I believe. Pass deflected wide into the far corner. And the Sabres get it to neutral ice, and the Bruins had to tag up after they dumped it in. Now skated up the middle. Drop pass from McLeod. That shot was tipped high or wide. And the Bruins are going the other way. They've got a 4-on-3. Pass to the far circle, went to the far boards. Picked up by the Sabres. 3-on-3. Near circle. Pass to the far circle. A shot and wide into the near corner. They credited Buffalo with a shot. Probably coming up here. From the blue line, it does. Held on by Swayman for the whistle at 17:50. First shot on goal of the game. Yeah, I think it'll be 9:25. 9:20, 9:25 is my guess. But see, this one didn't start as late as 2:48. I think it still might be closer to 9:20. It won't, I don't think it'll be later than 9:25, but I maybe 9:20. Because this one got underway at a decent time. Sent up the near boards, and that is icing called on Boston. 17:44. Oh, yeah, they still have quite a bit of intermission left. This is the only game currently in progress. All right, far circle face-off in the Boston zone, defensive zone. And Boston skates it out, pass ahead to the red line into the far corner. Behind the net to the near corner. Kastelik had it briefly. Now it's taken out by, who is that? Oh, Malenstein. And then Greenway's shot was blocked. Behind the Boston net, back to Dahlin. Passes to the other side. And, yep, still 1-0 on the shots. And Boston gets it to the neutral ice. Now quickly ahead for Buffalo. Malenstein chases, but it's picked up behind the net by Zadorov. Zadorov waiting either for a line change or a breakout. Pass to the near side, tipped ahead. Oh, that looked like a cross check, no call on Boston. Thompson lost the puck. And Tuck just knocked somebody down. And picked up and taken out by Middlestat. He takes it to the near circle. Passes. Well, actually, a shot on goal. Frozen. No, not frozen. I thought Luukkonen had it. All right, Krebs up the left wing. Far circle looking. Krebs to the blue line. It's dumped in behind the net, though. And frozen puck at the side of the net by Swayman. 16:09 to go. First period, no score. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know how long they'll hold it if we go beyond regulation. That's a whole different story. But, yeah, good point, Karen. I think they'll end up putting it on ESPN2 or something if this one goes long. We're sticking with this one no matter what. All right, far circle face-off. And blue line keeper for the Sabres. Far corner dug out by Benson. And, well, Benson didn't keep it in. Now it's sent ahead by Boston. That was Lindholm. Elias Lindholm. No, I'm sorry. That's Hampus. Hampus is 27. All right, Benson skates it up for the Sabres. Far circle shot. Now it was wide into the near boards. ESPN has not put the shots up yet. Unbelievable. I mean, I know it's only 1-1, but there has been shots. All right, now Hampus Lindholm passes. It's tipped ahead. Actually, it's right by the penalty box. The camera just didn't follow. And still trying to dig it out. Jeez Louise, is anybody going to get it out of there? Now it's dumped in by Boston to the near side. To the slot. Shot was blocked. Boston keeps it. Blue line for Aspero. I think that's how you say it. Aspero. Quinn trying to dig it out in the near side. Puck still with Boston. Far circle shot. Nice diving block by Samuelson. Puck is loose in the far circle still. Far corner. Buffalo still can't get it out. Now it's tipped up ahead and dumped in. And the Sabres get a line change. Zucker dumped it in. All right, far corner pass to the center. Far circle, pardon me. Zadorov. Shot was wide, and still shots are 1-1. Shots on goal. Neutral zone dump in by Boston. And Byram sends it around to Stanley. Stanley sends it up ahead to the neutral ice. Buffalo may have been offside. They didn't call it. Sent out by Boston again. Red line, blue line, and dumped in. And they head for a line change. Stanley picks up the puck. Actually, 13:40. There's a whistle. Pardon me. They call offsides? McAvoy had a pretty good attempt, but that was the one that Samuelson blocked, I think with his skate, actually, on the slide. Nice defensive block there. 1-1 the shots, no score early going. Oh, I didn't know that either, but since they're so close to the border and close to Toronto, they play the Canadian anthem. The Sabre fans let me know that. I didn't know till like late in the season too. Like I didn't even realize they did both. Yeah. So since they're so close to the border and maybe they have fans and maybe not in Toronto, but just over the border. They play both, I don't know, like because the Bills have played games in Toronto in the past, but yeah, that's why. That's what Sabre fans told me. They just play both. But yeah, I was confused about that as well until somebody clued me in because I don't usually listen to the anthems either. Yeah, I was definitely confused by it too when I first realized it too. Because I thought, okay, well maybe because not most, but a large portion of players are Canadian, but no, it's because they're so close to the border. All right, back from commercial break on ESPN. No score. Real quick. Oh, halftime in Detroit. Magic 55, Pistons 51, Trailblazers, Spurs about over an hour away. All right, back underway. Boston dumped it in again. Whoops. I got my clock going too quick. Behind the Buffalo net. Far corner, far circle. Sabres send one wide into the near boards. Power picks it up for Buffalo behind their own net. Passes up the far boards. Pass ahead to Thompson. Near circle shot was wide. Tipped into the netting above the glass. Oh, man, I thought Thompson might light the lamp there. He was open. Go Bruins. Stop making me like this team. I'm just cheering for Buffalo because I enjoy watching them. It's been a fun season watching them. And I did want them to end their playoff drought too. They're just a really likable team. The players on ice. All right, back to the blue line, pass to the far side. Shot was wide of the net. I forgot about Timmins. I couldn't remember his name. Puck is still along the boards. Hampus Lindholm turned it over, but the Bruins send it to neutral ice. Buffalo dumps it in again. Behind their own net. Nice pass off the boards. Bruins carry it in. Near boards. Trying to dig it out was Janot. And sent out to the neutral ice. I haven't done a Bruins game in forever. Behind the net. Doan trying to dig it out for Buffalo. And Boston clears it. This might be, yep, it is icing. 12-10 to go. First period, no score. Buffalo snapped 14-season playoff drought, longest in NHL history. Crap. First home playoff game since 2011 versus Flyers. Eastern Conference, well, that's first round, quarters. 12-10 to go, opening period. Face-off in the far circle in the Bruins defensive zone because of the icing. Corrali versus, I think it's McLeod. Corrali won the draw. Bruins send it up the near boards. Now just out to the neutral zone. and sent around. Okay, at some point they gave Buffalo their second shot. Behind the net, behind the Buffalo net, I should say. McLeod passes, but Boston keeps it in. Blue line pass, far circle. Shot was blocked. Sent out, I think, by Quinn. Up ahead. Greenway, I think. No, who was that? Might have been Zucker. Near boards for Buffalo. Sent behind the Boston net. Centering pass. How did Zucker not score in the crease? Pass was right on his stick. Oh, my gosh. And that shot was sent by Byram, and now we got pushing and shoving at 11-11. Shots, now they're saying 4-1 Buffalo. They've had a lot of shots, just not a lot of shots on goal. Oh, my gosh. Quinn put it right on Zucker's stick. He just couldn't lift it high enough. Hit Swayman in the shoulder, I think. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Actually, even if not the height, if he had just sent it a little further to his left, Swayman's right, he might have had a goal. Oh, my goodness. Point blank. Just a great pass, and maybe the puck fluttered end over end a little bit there. All right, faceoff will be in the Boston far circle. Boston sends it around the near boards and out. And this is going to be icing. 11:04 to play. First period. Still no score. And Canadians lighting. Oh, this is probably the Canadian second goal. Oh, wow. What a pass. Slavkovsky was wide open in the near circle and buried it on a great pass. They're just about to set to resume in the second. Make that the third. Face off. Aspero couldn't get to it. I think the other Lindholm picked it up. Elias, and sent it ahead. Delayed offsides, I think, on the Bruins. Thompson skates it to the near circle. Another shot. Kick save. Frozen puck by Swayman. More pushing and shoving along the boards at 10:45. It's Aspero and Thompson. 10:45. First period. Shots are 5-2 Buffalo. It looked like a clean hit.
So he reaches to poke the puck away and he knows he's going to get it. Honestly, that is playoff hockey. Every chance that you have at a loose puck is the most important chance you're going to have. It's way different than the regular season. Kuznetsov knows he's going to get crunched.
Kuzmadinov. Okay, I got to remember that. I always had trouble with his name. Yeah, sorry, I misspoke. Third period. I know. I corrected myself. 1951. I don't know what exactly Ray Ferraro was talking about there. Face off. And Boston skates it out. And sent ahead by Kuznetsov, I think. Kuznetsov. No T then. All right, finally. Red line. Now it's, well, who's got it? Right in front of the Buffalo bench. And offsides on Boston. Ay, ay, ay. And more, I mean, come on, guys. It's going to be a long series. Still 5-2. The shots. Still no score. Played 9:37 so far. So almost halfway through the first period. All right, we're seeing the Bruins bench. How about the guys lining up for the draw, please? All right, still waiting. And they kick Zaka out of the draw. Middle stat steps in. Pass to Hampus Lindholm, who dumps it in. He got obliterated at the neutral zone, too. Picked up by the Sabres. Malenstein sends it in. I thought Buffalo was offsides. Boston sends it out. Stanley passes, and it's sent up the near side. I think he's out there with Timmins. Yeah, Timmins. Maybe that's why those guys were scratched. They brought back Timmins. Centering pass in the slot, but deflected into the near corner. Couldn't get a stick on it there. Boston brings it out. They took a shot away from Buffalo. Now Buffalo skates it out. And dump in and head for a line change. That was off the stick of Josh Dunn. I keep forgetting Josh Dunn's name. Sent into the near corner, sent behind the net. Boston passes. They skate it to the red. Cross-ice pass into the ozone. Shot from the far circle. Blocked. Rebound. Not. That's a goal. Boston takes the 1-0 lead. Boo. Ay, ay, ay. First shot was blocked, and then the rebound was sent in. Not a whole lot Luukkonen could do there. A little peppering here by Boston. Right up the middle, Dahlin was there, shot, and then the rebound, nobody cleaned up. I don't know what they were doing. Looks like Luukkonen got beat glove side high. I think it's Pastrnak. No, it's Geeky. Pastrnak took the first shot. That was blocked by, I think, Dahlin, and nobody had Geeky. And he just cleaned it up in the slot. So Geeky from Pastrnak and Zadorov at 9:08. There's a bit of a delay, though, until this face-off. I don't know if they reviewed something. I don't think Boston was offside. All right, face-off. All right. First goal goes to Boston. It does not go Buffalo's way here. Under 9 to play. 39 goals in regular season. I thought Geeky had 40 for some reason. All right, pass taken up, red line, dump in by Boston into the near boards. Near circle shot. I think that was blocked. That was that shot by Minten? M-I-N-T-E-N, 93. All right, Buffalo takes it behind their own net. Power, I think, waiting for a line change. Now Power takes it up the middle. Pass. He's at the blue line. Now he's at the red line, and he dumps it in. Near board. Sent out by Boston. Near neutral ice. And then a dump in by Boston. Just cracking my thumbs. Pardon me. Far corner. I think that's Elias Lindholm. Nope, we got a whistle. What was the whistle for at 7:57? Let's listen in. Dahlin gets a penalty. I don't know. The ref's mic didn't work, so I didn't hear it. They called Dahlin for something in the corner. It had to be like a hook. Oh, they... Looks like they... All right, well, we're at the under 10 media timeout. Bruins will head to the power play. Already leading 1-1. They called it a hook. Yeah, yes. That was just a guess by me. Dahlin hooking Geeky. Sabres go to the PK. 15:54 to go in the third in Tampa. 2-2 Habs and Bolts. Hello, Joshua. Yeah, let's go Buffalo. Yeah, damn is right. Crap, yeah. Hello, Christy Englert. Yes, let's go Buffalo. A long way to go. Oh, yeah, don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. Who do you think will win this game in Buffalo? And I said the Bruins won the season series 3-1. We have 26 votes now. 73% Sabres, 27% Bruins. All right. Under 16 to go. Again, in Tampa. Mammoth Golden Knights. I'll try to get an updated start time at some point. And again, Boston heads to the power play. Oh, yeah, that's the first penalty. I was like, yeah, never mind. First penalty of the game, so. Oh, let's do the geeky visualizer real quick. So they carry it to the red line. Pastrnak has it. He gets the initial shot. It's blocked by Dahlin, and Geeky untouched. I don't know who was supposed to cover him. He picked up the rebound and beat Luukkonen glove side high. Pardon the pauses there. My brain just slows down. Buffalo cleared it down the length of the ice. 7:44 to go. Now 7:40 to go. 1:44 on the Boston power play. Pastrnak sends it around behind the net. Zacha. And they're trying to get it to Geeky. The Sabres tried to clear it. It got knocked into the far corner. I believe Samuelson cleared that one. Swayman behind his net. He'll leave it for McAvoy. McAvoy tried to send it back to Elias Lindholm. Up ahead to Zacha. Geeky falls down but sends it into the near corner. Lindholm to Zacha to Pastrnak to McAvoy. Pastrnak back to McAvoy's shot. Nice save by Luukkonen. Under a minute on the power play. Excuse me. Zacha to Pastrnak. That one was wide. McAvoy behind the net into the far corner. Geeky with trying to get to it. Picked up by Lindholm. Sent to Pastrnak. Far circle. Lindholm up the middle to McAvoy make it in the far corner now. 35 seconds to go on the power play for Boston. Under 6.5 to go first period. They dig it out of the far corner finally. Another shot, and then a freeze of the puck, and somebody for Boston, I think it was Lindholm, got sent face first into the crossbar at 6:20. Ouch. That was Elias Lindholm, not Hampus. They have both Lindholms. See what, if anything, is called here. 23 seconds to go on the power play. Ooh, that was a nice save by Luukkonen. Just didn't hang on to it with the glove. Lindholm, had a chance. I think he got his hands on the bar first. It's probably Green. I think it was Greenway that hit him, but no call. Face off in the far circle. And Minton passes to Lowry. Arvidsson sent one. Oh, it got tipped wide behind the net, I guess. Lowry. Minton to Middlestat. And then finally, Boston cleared it. 6 minutes. I'm sorry, Buffalo cleared it. My bad. That's it. We're back to 5-on-5. 5:55 in the first. And sent ahead by Tage Thompson. He stick handled into the ozone, but it's knocked out by Boston. Near side sent to the near. Nope, I guess Buffalo was offside. 5:38. Still 2-2. Habs and Bolts. 14:04 to go in the third. Only 24 seconds left on a Montreal power play, and we've hit the under 6 media timeout. Hello, Ryan. Yeah, good luck. Hello, Uncommon Truth Shaman. Yes, let's go Buffalo. Yeah, I know. I saw the goal, that Slavkovsky wide open shot on the power play in the near circle. That was beautiful. They showed the replay on ESPN. I had missed that. Thank you. Spoked bees and 6. Lorai. Okay, sorry, Ryan. I didn't mean to mess it up. I don't know. Chance. Nice. The Habs scored. Oh, it's Slavkovsky again on the power play. Nice. Caulfield and Suzuki on the assist. Let's go. With that 24 seconds left. Wow. They're not going to call every call at every pushing and shoving match. Otherwise, there'd be 100 penalty minutes every game. And again, he didn't go face first into the goalpost. He got his hands on it first. It wasn't that big of a tap. It looked bad live, but upon replay, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, Slavkovsky. All right, back from commercial. 5:38 to go. Bruins lead 1-0. Oh, shots are 6-6. When did they update that? Face off just outside the Boston defensive zone in front of the box. They just kicked Tage Thompson out of the draw. Tuck steps in. Tuck against Minton and sent into the near boards. But Boston has it. Dumped in. Byram tries to get it out of the near corner. Boston, well, now taken by Buffalo. Neutral zone, red line, dump in by Buffalo. Oh, there's a trip. We got it. Yep, right in front of the ref. And Buffalo heads to their first power play. Zadorov for tripping. I think he tripped Benson. That should be the call. Oh, cross-checking. Okay, I was wrong. I thought it was tripping. Zadorov heads to the box and Buffalo to their first power play. He got into Krebs. Oh, yeah, he gave him a two-handed check to the back. So it was not tripping. Cross-check was the right call. He got Krebs. All right, on the PK, it would be both Lindholms, it looks like. Wait, what? Yeah, Elias and Hampus with McAvoy and Zaka. Power play unit looks like Quinn, Norris, Thompson, Zucker with Dahlin at the point. Quinn with the puck initially. And event now, Boston cleared it down the length of the ice. All right, brought up by Dahlin. Drop pass back to Norris. Norris skates it in. Quinn sends it ahead. Norris went headfirst into the boards. That did not look good. He is slowly getting up. Zucker to Dahlin. Dahlin at the point. Now to Zucker in the near circle. Zucker sends one, rebound. Sent out to Thompson. Dahlin from the point. Oh, what a save by Swayman. He held on at 4:25. Let's see Norris crashing into the boards again, please. That had a chance to be nasty.
He's going to go and he trips over the hip of McAvoy and goes right into the boards. Morris has had all kinds of shoulder problems.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a one-timer.
That was a great save by Swayman with the glove off the shot by Dahlin. I guess he caught the hip of McAvoy. Sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, I wasn't suggesting there was a penalty. I just wanted to see if he was hurt or not. All right, Thompson makes it the far corner. We got the behind the net cam. Quinn back to, I assume, Dahlin. Quinn again. Down low, Thompson towards the net. A couple attempts saved. And they say no goal. And pushing and shoving ensues. In the far circle, it's getting nasty. Norris trying to tie somebody up. And yeah, chaos ensues. This is going to be a long series. It's nasty very, very early. Quinn not happy with Elias Lindholm. Quinn is just livid as he's shouting down Lindholm. Now the linesman's talking to him. Hey, ay, ay. They're announcing no goal because the goaltender was pushed in by the attacking player. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell if the puck ever actually crossed the line. I don't know. Sure, I mean, it didn't look like Buffalo did anything to push the guys in. It looked like it was self-inflicted by Boston. I think that's what Lindy Ruff is trying to say. And the coaching.
It's also the right call. He pushed the pad across the goal line. The puck followed afterwards. You cannot, when the goalie makes his stick,
Who pushed the pad in?
on the goal line, blocking the puck. You cannot push.
And Hampus Lindholm had an arm around Thompson. I mean, I'll call it out if I see a stick pushing a pad over the line, but I didn't see any clear view of that. But at any rate, it didn't exactly see the puck in either. All right, drop pass by Doan, picked up by McLeod. So power play unit 2 is out there. McLeod right to the crease. Saved by Swayman again, though. 344. A lapse in defense there and a burst of speed by McLeod. Shots are, if they're not already 9-7 Buffalo, they will be shortly. Yeah, Hampus Lindholm a little slow to defend McLeod there. Tried to go 5-hole on Swayman. He slammed the door shut. Still 29 seconds on this Buffalo power play. Wow, we are how are we that far behind? NHL took down the power play already. That's not right. NHL.com. Byram passes to McLeod, near side. Down low for Benson. McLeod to Byram. Byram to the far circle. Doan. Back to Byram. A shot. Rebound. And just kept in by Doan. McLeod near circle. Just shoot it. There's the shot. Rebound. Yeah, I guess too much traffic. Sent behind the net by Boston. That was Corrali. And it's sent off the far boards. We're back to 5-on-5. Buffalo, let's see, 7 shots last power play. Dumped in from the neutral zone, and then Swayman froze it, and we got Geeky giving Benson a headlock. 3 minutes to go. First period. Yeah, wow, they just updated the shots. 13-7. Yeah, 3-2 Montreal. 11:02, but 30 seconds. Well, no. Oh, the Lightning just tied it on the power play. Brandon Hagel's second. It's 3-3. Yeah, have a good one, Bond. Sorry I saw it. That was a legit call, Chance. I don't know why you're saying it's a joke. He absolutely cross-checked him. You cannot complain about that Zadorov cross-check. He 2 hands on the stick and he extended them into the back of the player. That's automatically a cross-check. If Buffalo does it, I'll call it out too. I'm not biased. There was no doubt about that Boston cross-checking, though. I'm sorry. All right, drop back pass. Looks like Buffalo wants a line change. Darlene has it. And dumped in, but offside. on Buffalo. 2:24 to play. Oh, here's the goal on the power play. Gensel sent it, but did he get it? No, it was tipped in, wasn't it? Hagel. Yeah, Gensel sent it in. Hagel tipped it in, but Gensel was celebrating like he had the goal, so I was confused. Not saying he shouldn't, just was confused. Under 2:20 to go. Sent in by Boston, pardon me. Shot. I think that hit the post. Kept in. The crossbar, I mean. Now kept in by Boston. Aspero sent one. And it's now picked up by Buffalo. Sent ahead. Tuck has it in the far circle. Pass to the near side. Power blast by Timmins. Rebound. Doan couldn't get there. No, I'm sorry. McLeod couldn't get there. And Dahlin sends it back ahead, but Boston has the puck in their own zone. Excuse me. All right. Skated up by Boston. That's Zadorov. Behind the net for Lehkonen. Sabres bring it up the near boards. 1:20 in the first period. Shots are now 14-8. Blue line keeper for Buffalo. Wraparound attempt, and Swayman stuffs it. And it's 1:10 to go. And a whistle. 15-8. Yeah, another shot by Buffalo. Oh, wait. Roughing on Zucker. So Boston power play. Zucker's smiling. He can't believe it, I think. Jeez Louise, that was the call? I mean, if you wanted to say maybe a slash, but that was barely more than a tap with the stick. That was a very questionable call there on Buffalo. I'm trying to be neutral, but wow. A couple shots there as Buffalo failed to clear it. Now they clear it. Under a minute to go. That was a very questionable call there. I don't see roughing out of that. Just a little tap with the stick. I don't know where the roughing came in. What they showed was not a penalty. But that must have been what the whistle was for. Another clear by Buffalo. 15-9 are the shots now. McAvoy at the neutral ice. Elias Lindholm dumps it in. Geeky trying to get to it. Pasternak shoots. It's wide. It goes to the far corner. McAvoy sends it to Minton. Minton to the near side. Geeky was open. What was Luukkonen doing? He was like at the top of the crease, and Geeky had the puck in the near circle. It was wide open. I don't know how that puck didn't go in. Sabres, fortunately, not down 2-0. It's only 1-0 after one. Wow. Strange first period, to say the least. Somehow Luukkonen recovered. I think it went 5-hole. I don't know how that puck didn't go in the net. Got to see another replay of this. I think it went off his left skate and went wide. Holy cow, yeah. Luukkonen was at the top of the crease, and Geeky had the puck in the near circle. He had to like kind of wait out a defenseman, and it was just enough time for Luukkonen to recover. The puck beat him 5-hole, hit the left skate, and went wide. Oh my goodness. All right. 50 seconds to go on the power play when we start up the second period. Shots, they took one away for Buffalo. I'm tempted to go to the Canadiens Lightning game during this intermission. I don't know. The finish wasn't good there, though. I mean, I realized they're on the PK, but Luukkonen had no idea where the puck was, but I know. Let's go Bees. No, I get it. Yeah, we had the Hagel goal. Okay, that's my point. It wasn't a slash. Oh, okay. They said roughing. The ref announced roughing. That's why I couldn't understand it. If they had said slash, I would have understood. They ended up calling it holding. I don't know. Whatever it was not much. I've seen a lot worse not called. Yeah, Swayman is playing well. Take nothing away from Swayman. He's been outstanding in the first period. That's not up for debate. Yep. Yeah. Well, 1-0 Boston after 1. They're not going to take that goal away. I don't really have anything against Boston, especially now that they don't have Marchment. But I just am rooting for I like watching Buffalo, and because of their playoff drought, I'm pulling for them. Needed an East team, so all right. 14. Okay, my clock is about 30 seconds ahead of the ESPN clock, so we'll have plenty of time. Hold on. 5:50 to go in the third. All right. They took another Buffalo shot away. We're down to 13-9. 13-9 shots. Buffalo 1-0 the score. Boston, they still have 50 seconds on a 5-on-4 man advantage penalty. Face-off 12-10 in favor of Boston. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Again, Boston is finishing up their second. They're past halfway. The hits are 23-13 Buffalo. Block shot 6-2 Buffalo. Giveaways 4-3. Buffalo takeaways 1-1. Let's see. Geeky the goal from Pasternak and Zadorov. Must be an American rep. Did I say the wrong name? I think I said the wrong name. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Marchand. You're right. Sorry, Marchand. Yeah, I sorry, misspoke. Marchand. My brain didn't work. I think I'm going to take a break soon so I can get a little more to eat because it's getting late. Yep, Habs and Bolts 3-3. I'm tempted to check in on TNT or HBO Max, but I do want to get something to eat real quick. I think I'll take care of that first. All right, tonight, Mammoth Golden Knights after this game sometime, probably closer to 9:30. Tomorrow, 6 and 9 o'clock doubleheader. Tuesday, 6:30 and 9. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 and 9 o'clock. Saturday, I might take a mini break and just do one game. Might do Wild Stars. Because I think my kids might be over. Wait, what? Oh, the teams to score first are 4-0. Oh, the 3 yesterday and then the 1 today. Avs beating the Kings 2-1. Ah, okay. Yep. They were up 2-0 till late in the game. 3:50 to go in Tampa, still 3-3. All right. Yeah, I think I will take a quick break. Please, if you're enjoying the video, hit the like button or the thumbs up. If you're enjoying the live stream, like or thumbs up for the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you for your support. All right, I should say recommended to new viewers. Also follow on Twitch, Simbin Stream as well. It is faster, same stream, but it is faster and currently commercial free. I don't know. I know I'm probably going to play duplicate music at some point. I'll try to mix it up. All right, I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back, and yep, overtime in Tampa, but the Habs have a power play to resume in overtime, so that'll be interesting. All right, let me get rid of the music real quick. Clear the screen. As a Canes fan, I'm cheering for Buffalo. Well, that's cool. Internetflix 2. 100 on Boston. Hello, Sens fan. Thanks, Chance. Playoffs, the time of year to make money. Sure. I'm not against it. I just choose not to gamble or play fantasy sports. I would have enough anxiety in my life. I would be sweating even the smallest amount of money. So I choose not to. All right, so in Tampa, they're heading to overtime. We are heading to the start of the second period here in Buffalo. Again, 50 seconds on a Boston power play. Boston wins the draw. They're in white. McAvoy with the puck. They're going left to right. Buffalo in blue, right to left. Zaka to Pastrnak. The puck is at the blue line. Geeky to Lindholm. That's Elias. Pastrnak sends it around. Buffalo trying to dig it out. It's in the near boards. And what's this whistle here? Oh, penalty on Zaka. Holding. Yeah, sorry, Ferraro. You got to be quiet when the ref's announcing the penalty, please. Yeah, he lost his stick, and then he's like obstructing. I would have said interference. But at any rate, we have a 4-on-4 at 19:33, and then power play will be coming up for Buffalo. All right. In the near circle, in the Boston zone, sent out off the draw. Race is on. Boston has it. As Middlestat was the first one to the puck. Sent behind the Buffalo net. Byram has it now. Byram passes. And a drop pass picked up. And now it should be Buffalo power play. Zucker on the ice. And Buffalo got a change or two. I think Zucker's still out. Yeah. Quinn to Norris. Puck knocked away. Sent up into the air. Glove down by Dahlin. They said it was still onside right in front of the linesman. And Norris sends it down low. Thompson behind the net. Dahlin, far circle, too high or wide. Norris couldn't keep it in. And Dahlin, drop a pass to the neutral zone. Norris picks it up. Norris just turned it over. And a shot and a save. Nice heads-up save by Lukin. I don't know what the heck Norris was doing. Just a neutral ice, lazy drop pass, and it was easily picked off. And now a frozen puck by Swayman. It was a shot by Kurali, Kurally. Yeah, they were saying Luke after that save. That was a huge save. Just a really lazy pass there. Face off, and it's taken behind the net by Boston and cleared to the neutral zone. Doan, I guess Doan kept it in because they didn't say offsides on Buffalo. Byram, far circle. Back to Doan. Doan to McLeod. Far side. Shot tipped up into the netting above the glass. 17:45, second period. 15-10 now the shot. So let's update that. Golly, they caught a huge break there. What a horrific turnover. I mean, my goodness, that was really bad. Face off and sent behind the net. And Boston clears it down the length of the ice. That should do it for the power play. Byram passes. We're back to 5-on-5. Dahlin dumps it in. Taken away by Buffalo behind the Boston net. Buffalo's 0 for 24 in their last 8 games on the power play. Yuck. Dahlin sends it in after Boston got it to the neutral ice. But I think Dahlin headed for a line change maybe. Back to the blue line for Byram. Shot was blocked in the slot. To the far side. Tuck. Now a drop pass. Byram with it. Byram to the near side. Near circle. Sent it wide. It's batted down in the slot. Krebs got it. Byram keeps it in. Okay, Dahlin is still out there. Now it's sent out by Boston. And Byram sends it ahead again. Into the near boards. Oh, yeah. How long is the break before? I don't think they do normal breaks. It's a little shorter. Dumped in on net by Boston. Buffalo behind their own net. Norris. Sends it to neutral ice. Puck is in the far circle. A shot. And I don't know. Was that a Swayman save or not? I think they're saying so. Other way, Pasternak right in front of the crease. Somehow didn't send that one in. I have no idea. I don't know how he got alone right in front of the crease, but he wasn't able to get the shot, I guess. I don't know. Buffalo, I know you're out shooting them, but there has been some head scratcher plays. Very odd game. Shot was wide in the slot by Boston. Sent out by Buffalo and apparently offside. 15:30 to go, second period. Yeah, I'll have to pay attention to that in case there's ever overtime in a game I'm covering. I hope they win the series, but would just bet Sabres next game if Boston wins. Okay. I know. What a shocker, Dan, huh? That is the surprise of all. Tampa overtime. Yep. What's up, Bucks? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. All right, pass. Boston won the draw. They dump it in from the red line. Stanley sends it out immediately, though, from the near circle. Oh, pass taken away in the slot. Nice play by the Boston defense. A blue line blast is a glove save for Swayman. That was a Timmins shot. Okay, NHL.com. They can't have 4 forwards and 2 defensemen on the ice. You might want to fix that. 15:13 to go in the middle period. Just trying to keep an eye on it, see when they resume. All right, Minton to take the face-off for the Bruins. And false start on Minton. He gets kicked. Hagen steps in. think McLeod is taking the draw for Buffalo. Yep, it's Buffalo. Hey, won the draw too. Nice draw win. Samuelson sent one just wide. He was looking for a tip, I think, in front of the crease. Another Dahlin shot. That is saved. Rebound. Where is it? Pile up in the crease. Hey, if the defenseman froze the puck, that's a penalty. I can't see in this pile up. Apparently Swayman froze it, so no penalty. I wasn't sure due to the bodies in the crease. Oh, man. Looked like, I think it was Quinn that had a chance on the rebound. Yeah, it was Quinn. Who froze it, though? Are we sure it was Swayman? Aspero is there, too. Yeah, Quinn denied there. They only got one shot out of that. Face off and kept in by Buffalo. Shot, rebound, Swayman, another frozen puck. Tempers flaring. They're showing one Buffalo player instead of what was going on. ESPN. I think most people could cover a hockey game and call shots and frame the shots better than the trained people they have. I don't know. It's just me. I have a television production degree, but it ain't hard. Shot, save. It was blocked, sent out by Boston, and dumped in. Shot from the near circle by Boston. That was blocked. That was a shot by Jeannot. Jeannot, I think. I assume it's Jeannot. Buffalo sends it behind the net. Krebs gets hit. And Thompson being held. No call. I mean, somebody had a hold of his left arm. He didn't have his hand on the. He didn't have his left hand on the stick, but long pass ahead by Thompson to Benson. Centering pass. Near circle. Byram's shot. Too high. It went into the netting above the glass at 14:01. Yep, still 18-10 the shots, Buffalo, but still 1-0 Boston. Thanks to Geeky. Face off in the near circle. Hello, Derek. What's up? Yvonne, what's up? Yvonne, it's 3-3 Habs and Bolts. They're heading to overtime. They're still at the third intermission between the end of the third and the start of the fourth. Start of the overtime one, sorry. Blue line keeper Boston shot. I think that was wide into the far corner. And Buffalo sent it off the near glass. Power has the puck. 13:33 in the second. Sent around. Behind the Boston net. Now in the near boards. Sent out across ice to the far boards. Buffalo gets the puck back. Byram swoops behind his own net. Waiting for a forward line change. Byram now pass from the blue line up ahead. Chasing it was done behind the Boston net. Both teams trying to dig it out. Under 13 to play, middle period. And pass. Greenway couldn't get the puck, and Boston sends it out. Pasternak right in front of the Boston bench. Now Buffalo sends it out, and it's Malenstein who dumps it in behind the net, but it's sent out by Peaky. I keep forgetting they have Peaky and Geeky. Greenway trying to dig it out against Peaky. It's sent ahead. Buffalo dumps it in again. Man, come on. Camera, follow the puck. Stanley's shot was blocked, I think, and sent out. Puck to Peaky tried to dump it in, and then the Sabres got it ahead to Zucker. He chases behind the Boston net. Zucker gets it back, gets it to Quinn. Quinn takes it to the far circle. Quinn looking. That shot is blocked, or that pass is stolen. And dump in from the red line by Boston. Buffalo behind their own net. Pass to, I think, Dahlin. It's just out to neutral ice. Boston dumps it in again. Luukkonen leaves it behind the net, and I think Samuelson sent it in. And Swayman plays it to the far corner. And it's knocked into the near corner. Sent ahead. Boston turned it over. Buffalo with the puck in their own end. Pass to the red line. Thompson, far circle, looking, sends it around behind the net. Near corner, Krebs. Krebs sends it behind the Boston net. Puck is sent to the blue line. Byram kept it in. Thompson's pass. Up ahead, knocked away. Thompson sends it in again. Krebs couldn't dig it out. Boston sends it up the far boards. And Buffalo dumped it into the near corner. Centering pass. Oh, they're trying to hit Thompson in the near circle. Puck got away. Boston, I think, iced it. No, they waved it off. Oh, jeez. Sent ahead by Power. Krebs centers it. Oh, my gosh. How did they not score? Swayman must have robbed them. And there's pushing and shoving. Swayman gets out of the crease because everybody's in the right in front of the net. Frustration's clearly setting in for Buffalo, as Swayman's playing a fantastic game and so far shutting out. Yeah, he had to do the splits. I didn't quite see the replay, but another nice save by Swayman. Shots are 20-10, and yet they trail 1-0. All right, back in Tampa, they are underway. They played a minute of overtime. 19:01 to go in overtime one. The Canadians still have 40 seconds on that power play. Yeah, what's up, Derek? And yeah, so they headed to 3-3, headed to overtime. They played 59 seconds. Canadians still have 40 seconds on a 5-on-4 power play. Is there a way to show ice team? I'm not sure what you mean. Time? Time. I'm not sure what you mean. But, I mean, the period time is right here. And when I put a power play up, I'm showing the penalized players' time counting down. But the strength will show up at the top. It'll say like Buffalo or Boston 5 and then the other team 4. And the team with 4 shows the guy's time counting down. If that's what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean, Colt, but thanks. You're a Sabres fan, used to be a Bruins fan. I hear you. I like the Bruins in the 90s. I was a big, just because of the video games, though. I really liked, what's his name? Cam Neely, Ray Bourque. And then when they had Coffee briefly. I liked Andy Moog, the goalie. But, I mean, that was in the 90s. That was largely because of the video games. All right. Well, the ESPN feed just crapped out on me, so I might have to get out and get back. Oh, nice. We're back underway. Oh, what a great app, ESPN. My God. And they just put their score bug up. Yeah, they missed like 10 seconds more there. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Samuelson sends it out of his own zone. And behind the Boston net, they're battling for the puck. Under 9:50 to go in the second. Oh, come on. That's holding. Somebody was trying to skate away and they couldn't because of their stick being held. And another great save quickly the other way. Pastrnak, another breakaway. And another save by Luukkonen. Yes, Luukkonen gave up one goal. It was not his fault. He has not faced as many scoring chances, but he has played well. Yeah, they missed a penalty. Benson, I think, got high sticked. That's why the crowd was so upset.
Earlier in the shift, he takes it full stride and
All right, 9:41 to go, second period. Luukkonen getting water or Gatorade. Now he puts his mask back down. All right. Shots. Yeah, they did update the shots. I thought they might. I don't know why the shots are so slow to update. Face off. And let's see. Sent behind the Buffalo net and skated out. That was very odd. It felt like everybody stopped thinking they were going to redo the draw or something. Swayman, another save, and more pushing and shoving behind the net. It's mostly talk. 9:26. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, no score. Oh, Montreal won. 4-3, Montreal wins. They just showed it. No idea why NHL.com still doesn't have it. Overtime, Slavkovsky with the hat trick on the power play from Hudson and Suzuki. Let's go, Montreal. Nice. Nicely done. All right, far circle face-off. I'm trying to catch up the clock here. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm having issues sync. There we go, finally. 9:06 to go. Second period. Into the near corner. McAvoy sends it behind the net. Boston gets it to the neutral ice and dumps it in. Oh, wait. That was beyond the red line? I didn't. Okay. 8:50 to go. They called icing on Boston. Yeah, they're frustrated because the guy chanting is shutting down. Yeah. Nice. Yes, Hattie, I just saw the replay. Yep. And sorry, Bucks. False start on the draw. Benson getting chastised by the linesman and the ref. Somebody else, I think, for, I don't know. Just drop the puck, for God's sakes. Another false start. This time by Boston. Finally, on the third attempt, face-off won by Buffalo. Dahlin skates it in towards the net. Takes it behind the net. Far circle. His pass gets knocked out of the zone. No. And Samuelson picks it up. Sends it ahead again. And now sent out again by Boston. Jeez Louise. Under 8.5 to go. Second period. Dump in from the red line to the far corner. And they did nothing, and Geeky passes to Pastrnak. I think it's Geeky. Yeah, that's Geeky. Pastrnak behind the Buffalo net. It's in the far corner now, though. Taken away. Buffalo dumps it in, and we'll head for a line change. Dang it. All right. Red line, dump in. Into the near circle. Buffalo sends it to the neutral ice, but Loray has it. Or no, Lorai. Sorry, Lorai. All right, Buffalo skates it out again. Pass to the near side. Dunn looking. Shot. Swayman save. Right into the B on his jersey. 7:34 to go. How are the fan bases comparatively, if at all? Yeah, well, I mean, Boston's won the Stanley Cup. Buffalo hasn't even made the playoffs for a record 14 years till this year. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure she's just watching the game and doesn't want to talk about it, would be my guess. So, yeah, I hear you, Dan. That's all right. Let's go Bruins. Come on. Oh, I guess I thought we already did the under 10 timeout. Now we got to get a plug for WrestleMania. I mean, I'm not poo-pooing wrestling. I used to watch it probably more than 25 years ago, though, and sparingly then. That was more as a kid, probably. But like, why does ESPN have it, and why does ESPN like do it on Sports Center? That makes it seem like they're trying to legitimize the sport when it's really just soap opera for men. All right, rant over. Black and gold. Well, it depends on. We'll see. We'll see what the second round matchups are. That's the thing. I can't believe they don't reseed with this. I don't understand this playoff system. I don't know what was wrong with 1 through 8 that they felt they needed to mess with it. But we're back from commercial. Again, if you didn't hear, I don't know why. Wait, did they not call this a goal? Is that game still going? No, they just haven't finalized it on NHL.com. I just wanted to check. All right, well, they missed the draw. Yes, we know it's their first playoff appearance. We got a penalty coming up on Boston. Shot was saved into the near side, and there's the whistle. And the Sabres head to the power play. Let's listen. Looks like it's Elias Lindholm. No, it's not. 6. Holding. All right, holding. Who is that? Why am I blanking? Oh, Peaky. All right, Peaky, the holding penalty, and Buffalo gets a power play. 7:18 to go. Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if they were reviewing it. Yes, I'm covering the Mammoth game. Yes. After this one. Just couldn't cover Montreal and Buffalo. That was the only problem today. All right, Boston cleared it, and Buffalo has to reach. 0 for 2 on the power plays, 7 shots. Regular season, 19.5%. But that's only 20th in the NHL. Oh, thought that would be higher. All right, near corner. Ooh, nice hit by Buffalo behind the net. Norris to, well, did they keep it in? Doesn't matter. Boston clears it. So 30 seconds or more down. Now 40, 120 to go on the power play. Pass by Dahlin to Norris. Norris skates it in. And he turns the puck over, and Boston clears it. Oh, my gosh. What is this power play, Buffalo? They're 0 for 24 now in their last 8 games. 24.5 right now. 75.7% for Boston on PK. 28th in the NHL, and they're 2 for 2 tonight. About on their way to 2 for 3. There's only 45 seconds left, and now 6 minutes to go in the second period. 39 on the power play. Dahlin skates it up. Pass to Doan. Doan carries it in. Pass to Benson. Near circle. Benson trying to dig it out. And it's sent behind the net. Tuck to the blue line for Byram. 18 seconds on the power play. Tuck, his pass deflected almost into the stands. And McLeod couldn't keep it in, and Boston clears it. That'll do it. Tuck takes it in the far corner. 3, 2, 1. We're back to 5-on-5. 0 for 25 if they're including today in their last 8 games on the power play. Yep, 0 for 25. Pass sent through, went to the far boards. Boston has it. Ay. Feel like they got to get this equalizer here before we head to the third. Otherwise, I don't know. I know there's lots of time, but they are getting super frustrated. Red line. Greenway passes. Far circle. Malenstein gets it back to Greenway. Stanley sends it to Malenstein. Malenstein fell down, and Greenway has it. Puck, caught and frozen by Swayman. Pushing and shoving near the crease. 4:30 to go. Second period, still 1-0 Boston. So, yes, I am doing Mammoth Golden Knights. Yes. And we've hit the under 6 media timeout. All right, they finally made it final. Anderson with the first goal. Radish and Hagel for the Lightning. Slavkovsky ends up with a hat trick. They had a 3-2 lead. Hagel tied it 8:58 into the third. Then they went overtime, and the Slavinator got his hat trick. Again, he had 1, 2. They were all power play goals. Holy cow. I mean, all of Slavkovsky's goals were power play. All right, and obviously the Avs beat the Kings 2-1 in the other game, the other final. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Yep, Habs won in a nice handle. Mergle Schmergle? That's awesome. Yeah. No, yeah. I shouldn't say real scripted outcomes. If I said that's not real, I should have said there's predetermined outcomes or scripted outcomes. Injuries are most certainly real, and that's the scary part. Yeah, let's go, Buffalo. What is going on? They are clearly just frustrated here by Swayman. Whoops, sorry, wrong button. All right, let's check the NBA. Oh, last final. Magic win in Detroit over the Pistons, 112-101. Blazers Spurs the last game. All right, 4:30 to play, second period. Face off, near circle. Wow, we got it on the first attempt, and wonders never cease. Pastrnak got it to the neutral ice. Dahlin dumps it in. It goes to the far corner. Sent behind the net. Near side. Up ahead to Pastrnak. Near circle. Oh, he got the nice poke check by Buffalo. That was a great play. Dahlin skates it out to the red line. Dahlin, a backhander dump in to the far corner. Looks like Norris now into the near boards. Pass sent ahead and picked up by Dahlin. Both teams, I think, getting line changes. Yeah. And passed ahead. Up into the far circle. Shot. Big rebound. Nobody for Buffalo could get to it. It's picked up on the play by Arvidsson and brought all the way in and dumped in behind the net. Arvidsson trying to get to it. He stood up power. It's behind Buffalo's net. Still up against the boards, apparently. Now it's knocked loose. Tuck gets it and sends it, but not out. Kept in and sent to the far corner. Pass gets loose in the crease, knocked into the near boards. Another blast. That was high. And it's behind Buffalo's net. Now a pass luckily got knocked away. They didn't complete it to Zaka. Another one sent through to the near boards. And finally Buffalo. Krebs has it at the red line. Krebs skates it in. Pass to the near circle. Return pass wide and off the far boards and into the neutral ice. Good gravy. Come on, Buffalo. Let's go. A dump in, and it's Zucker near board. Sends it around. Back to the near corner. Boston passes. They get it out. 2-on-2. Crossover. Far circle shot blocked. Nice play by the Buffalo defense to Zucker. And he turns it over. Or it's taken away. Boston sends it up again to the far corner. That is who's that again? Kuznetsov? I don't know. Kuznetsov. All right, Buffalo sends it out, and they dump it in. But nope, this might have been offsides, I guess, on Buffalo. 151 shots are 25-13 now. Oh, Thompson had a nice shot. Huge rebound, but it went right to Arvidsson. Just a fortunate bounce for Boston. Unfortunate for Buffalo. All right, it's going to be a center ice draw, so they must have inadvertently blown the whistle or something. I don't know. Buffalo had it in the zone, too, so I don't know what that was. I'd have to check the play-by-play. All right, Buffalo had to have been offsides there. No, but I guess they dumped it in. All right, Boston dumps it in. Now Dahlin behind his own net. Under a minute and a half to go in the second. Neutralize. Boston near boards, near corner, a hit. Behind the net. Another hit. Blue line keeper. Sent behind the net. Trying to dig it out. Let's see who's out there. Corrali. They get it to they took his name out of there. Far corner. Still battling for the puck. It's still a Boston possession. Blue line, now a blast. Blocked. Ooh, somebody got hit for Buffalo on that blocked shot. I think it was Malenstein. Up to the neutral ice. And, okay, where's the holding? McAvoy had Malenstein's stick. And now he's patting him on the helmet. Okay. McAvoy, or Malenstein, I thought I had a clean hit. They didn't call anything. They blew the whistle once McAvoy had a hold of Malenstein's stick. So I guess you're allowed just to hold the other guy's stick now. I wasn't aware. I didn't get this memo from the league. Yeah, great. They're showing a replay of the blocked shot, and they missed the draw. Nice job. As always, ESPN. Be nice if ESPN actually liked hockey. I mean, imagine how well these games would be covered. All right. Power sends it behind the net. 20 seconds to go, second period. Norris shot. Oh, deflected wide into the near corner. Dang. Couple of hits. Elias Lindholm there. He falls down. Doan passes. 3 seconds. Shot. Saved by Swayman. They blew the whistle with 0.8. They're going to... So the period isn't over yet. 27-13 on the shots, but 1-0 Boston. Norris's shot, oh, it was deflected and it hit Swayman's pad and went wide. Oh, Oh, that should have been an elbow on Zadorov.
But don't jump straight back up. You talked about playoff.
He hit Doan in the face with his shoulder and no frickin' call. How is that not a penalty? They put 1.5 on the clock. It'd be nice if they cleaned up the headhunting in this league, but I guess they just don't care. Especially about concussions or CTE. All right, that is the end of the second period now. And it's still 1-0 Boston after 40 minutes. Ay. 27-13 shots on goal Buffalo, but they trail 1-0. Geeky from Pasternak and Zadorov. 10:52 into the first period. Why do they have the Buffalo with an empty net? Oh, maybe they did pull the goalie with 1.5 seconds. They may have. Nah, it's one game. Long series. Oh, Dan Pod. It's I didn't know till Sabres fans clued me in. They're so close to the border, they just want to, pay tribute to any border fans that may cross the border to come, I think, to the games in Buffalo. So, due to the fan base being partially Canadian, I think that's why they do it. That's all I heard. Yeah, no, it's regular. It's not just playoffs. It's regular season too. Well, again, their fan base is also in Canada. Yeah, okay. Normally, when they do both anthems, it's because one team is from one country and the other team is from the other country. Oh, I'm like almost a minute ahead of ESPN's clock. It's like 56 seconds. So, yeah, normal procedure is you play the anthem when there's a team from Canada and a team from U.S. involved in the game. But Buffalo, for every game, regular season and postseason, they play both anthems because they have some fan base in Canada. That's why. Yep. Well, no. It Avs and Kings aren't on the border. Buffalo's not that far from the Canadian border. It's not that far from Toronto. I mean, say for instance, Hamilton. There might be some Hamilton fans that hate the Leafs but cheer for the Sabres. So they have fans in Buffalo, and since they're close to the border, they just play both anthems. Again, that's a Buffalo thing. That's not like every team in the league needing to do it. When they play both anthems, it's because there's one team from each country involved in the game. I don't know about that. As far as I know, yeah, just in Buffalo. Unless there's another border team that I don't know about that does the same thing. Like, I don't know. No. That would have been my assumption, but no. It's just Canadian teams and American teams. When there's one of each, you hear both. Doesn't matter if the game's in Canada or America, but I would have assumed the same thing. But no, this is just a Buffalo thing, as far as I know. Oh, it is 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, well, Dave, I didn't know till earlier this year either. So I'm just trying to fill people in because they asked. Sorry for our ignorance. Yeah. Venezuelan? Why would they play the Venezuelan? They did both. Okay, gotcha. Well, see, I don't know that. I rarely listen to the anthems when I'm doing a game now. All right, what are they doing? Why don't they have this game at intermission and have the clock going down? Weird. I hope that doesn't mean they added some penalties. I don't know. All right, at any rate, oh yeah, I need to get out and back in, see if this is behind. All right, 1-0 Boston. Buffalo shots on goal. They have the lead 27-13. Face-offs 22-19 Boston. 0 for 2 at power play Boston. 0 for 3 power play Buffalo. 37-29 are the hits for Buffalo. Block shots 10-9 Boston. 12-9 giveaways Buffalo. 5-1 takeaways Buffalo. Again, well, yesterday, Canes 2, Senators 0, Wild 6, Stars 1, and Flyers 3, Penguins 2. Penguins got a late goal to make it 3-2. Yeah, 1:01 to go. Earlier today, Abs 2, Kings 1, and just a little bit ago, in Tampa in overtime, Canadians 4, Lightning 3. Mammoth Golden Knights, I have not seen an update on when this game might be starting. They haven't showed that at all. I'm a little surprised they haven't yet either. So I really would not like to start. There's zero chance I'm starting this live stream at 9. Yeah. I think I'm going to bump it back now. So we're going to have at least 40 minutes. Yeah, this game's not starting before 9:10. I'm going to move it back. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think they're going to start it before 9:10. I think I'll just change my start time to 9:10. I don't know what time it's actually going to be. I thought they usually give an update too. I mean, I guess that they might wait till the 3rd. I have no idea. Yeah, they're still talking about this one. They've made no mention of the game coming up. Unbelievable. All right, well, yeah, there's zero chance that game's starting before 9:10. I won't start my live stream before 9:10 then. As soon as I get an update, I'll post it, but we will have Mammoth Golden Knights. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Did I not put the score in? Was it? Yeah, so it was 1-0 after 1. It's 1-0 after 2. Scoreless second. All right. Hope you're enjoying this live stream. If so, please do me a favor, hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same stream, but it is faster, and it is currently commercial free. Yeah, my clock is almost a minute ahead of ESPN's. But yeah, thanks all for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Oh, don't forget to vote in the poll. Who do you think will win? You can say in the chat who you're rooting for or who you think will win. May not be the same team. We have 73 votes, 67% for the Sabres, 33% for Boston. Wait, what? Wait, what? Boston, what? I don't understand. No, it's too late for snacks. I did it first intermission. I do intermittent fasting. That means I'm not going to be able to eat till 11:30 tomorrow, but won't affect me. I've been sleeping so late. Sabres need a big third. Yeah. Holy cow, do they? Oh, thanks. Wait, Kingston, Tennessee. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Oh, let's check. Sorry for the pauses and ums and ers. Spurs and us. Gosh darn it. In San Antonio, Spurs 21. Blazers 15. 444 in the first. All blowouts. Well, all double figures. Closest game was Magic 112, Pistons 101. Thunder blew out the Suns. Celtics blew out the Sixers. I don't know. If you like the NBA, yeah, good. For me, it's just I stopped watching more than 20 years ago. I tried to come back last year for the playoffs and the start of this season. It wasn't my cup of tea. WNBA is what got me back to watching basketball, though. And we will have that in about less than a month, actually, sometime in May. Not sure what I'm going to do as far as NHL playoffs versus WNBA. Kind of loving the NHL playoffs. So, all right, let me take a break. I'll cue up some music in the meantime. And okay, are we finally getting a report from Vegas? Do we have an updated time?
What's been the biggest change with the coaching adjustment?
Oh, joy. They're going to talk about Tortorella. That's exactly what I don't want to hear. Ay, ay, ay. Go Mammoth. Tortorella has been out of a job over a year. I thought we were done. He's 68, and somebody gave him a job. I can't believe this. I hope they get swept. Whoa, wow, they're 7-0-1 with Torts. Yippee. All right, let me find a song. I don't know what I've played. We'll go with this one. All right, I'll try to find an updated time, but they have not. They have been noticeably silent about this night's game until now, the second intermission report. All right, I'm going to take a break. Thanks. All right, we are back. Pardon me being tardy. Let me get rid of the music. Sorry if you saw whatever the heck those comments were while I was at break. I promptly banned that person. All right. 20 minutes to play in Buffalo. Boston up 1-0. Buffalo in blue, left to right. Boston in white, right to left. Thompson wins the draw. Back to Dahlin. Dahlin sends it to the neutral ice. It's into the near corner. I guess no icing. They beat it out. Near, let's see, Krebs trying to dig it out. And ozone time, 10:15 for Buffalo. I think it said 7 for Boston. All right, near side. Boston has it. Near circle. Shot tipped just wide into the far corner. Neutral ice. And now Boston has it, and they dump it in. Power trying to dig it out behind the Buffalo net. And their goal. Near boards. Kept in. Pass to the far side. Boston shot. In traffic. Rebound to the near side. I believe that's Geekie. Geekie sends it around. Elias Lindholm to the blue line. Pastrnak centered it right outside the... Oh, they got a goal. It's 2-0. Oh, man. Couple chances off of rebounds, and the Bruins strike early in the third to increase their lead to 2-0. Oh, man. I don't know. Just very opportunistic for the Bruins. Behind the net, Pastrnak put it on somebody's stick. The initial shot was saved. Geeky's shot was saved, but Elias Lindholm got the rebound and put it past Luukkonen. That's not Luukkonen's fault. I mean, I don't know where the damn defense was on that play. But, wow. And now there's trouble. 27-15 on the shots. Lindholm from Geeky and Pastrnak. Yeah, Pastrnak really set that up. Geeky's shot was saved, but then a big rebound got knocked to Lindholm, and he put it past. Under 18.5 to go now. 13th. Wait, what? I don't know what they're saying for his career numbers. I'm trying to sync the clock. Sorry. Struggling. I was going to say, that was 2 shots. I was surprised they didn't put that up right away. A dump in now from Hampus Lindholm. All right. Tuck takes it behind his own net. And where's the puck, ESPN? Wow. It ended up being icing, and they didn't show the puck till after the whistle was blown. Jeepers. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to mute there. Must have hit the mic mute. You're free to cheer for whoever you want. I'm not offended. Really, I'm just here for good hockey. I'm only really a diehard Green Bay Packer fan. 8-12 on faceoffs for Elias Lindholm. False start on the draw. What do you know? Thought we were going to get a clean draw. All right, now Boston wins it again. So he's won, 9 of 13? But Buffalo takes it out and dumps it in. Dunn to the far boards. Now it's behind the Boston net, sent ahead to Pastrnak. He passes. Drop pass to the far side. Somebody fell in the far boards, sent to the near boards. Buffalo player lost his stick. Wanted a penalty, I guess. No. Okay, I think we do have a Boston penalty. 17-19. Who's this call on, though? Let me... Slashing on Pastrnak, I believe, was the call. So Buffalo power play. I mean, the stick got knocked away. I don't know. But Buffalo needs to capitalize on this. Down 2-0. They got to score here. Face off in the far circle in the Bruins zone. Defensive zone. They win the draw and send it down the length of the ice. It'll be picked up by Dahlin. Red line, drop back to Thompson. Thompson passes. Quinn, Thompson, far circle, blue line. Nope, sent out by Boston. Jeez Louise. 0 for their last 25 power plays. Come on, Buffalo. Over the last 8 games. Dahlin passed. Zucker dumps it in. Swayman behind his net to the far corner. Somebody fell down. Another player fell down. Norris. And now Boston sends it off the near boards and down the length of the ice. 16.5 to play. 110 on the Buffalo power play. Byram, a drop pass back to McLeod. McLeod carries it in. Benson. Pass to the blue line. Benson gets it back. Far circle, near circle. McLeod sends one wide, or it's saved. And then a backhanded clear by Boston. Picked up by Byram. Under 16 to go. 40 seconds to go on the Buffalo power play. Sent to the near side. McLeod. 30 seconds. McLeod carries the red into the O-zone. Tuck sends it into the far boards. Tuck at the blue line to Byram. Byram moves it to Benson, near circle. Down low, McLeod. McLeod to Benson. Benson to the point for Byram. Far circle. Doan. 9 seconds on the power play. Blast from Byram. Saved by Swayman. At 15:23. Did they change the goal? Lindholm from Geeky and Pastrnak? No, I guess not. Or did they edit the assisters? I thought I saw something change. Ay. Shots are, well, if they're not, they're going to be soon 29-16. Yeah, sorry about that, Chance. Sorry about it. All right, that'll do it as Boston gets another clear. That's it for the power play. Under 15:15 to go. 15:10 now. Sent ahead. 0 for 26 on the power play in their last 8 games. Icing called on Boston. 15:03. Oh, geez, Louise. Take it easy. Be nice. Oh, come on, Chance. Take it easy. You're insulting the Kings, I get it. But Buffalo is the second best team in the East. How can they be posers? Yes, Swayman's playing well. It's 1 game. All right, whatever. Boston sends it up. I think it went into the bench area. It looks like Dowling got high sticked. I don't know if there's going to be a call, though. Where's the call? That just missed the post. What are they replaying here? Oh, Zucker got hit by a shot. Friendly fire. He hurt his left wrist. Oh, no. Hopefully Zucker's good to go, but we'll see. He's on the bench right now. What happened to Dowling, though? I guess no call. What are we waiting on? Like, I don't. There's a center ice draw and they missed the draw. Come on, ESPN. Man, ESPN and TNT are so bad at covering hockey. They just don't like hockey, and it shows. The coverage is so bad. Like, any other sport got treatment like this and there'd be an uproar. Because it's hockey, though, nobody cares. Stanley behind his own net. Sent up to Krebs. They took a shot away from Buffalo. Now Boston has it in their own zone. Buffalo must have got a line change. A dump in from the red line. Near corner. And picked up by Power. Power skates it out. Passes ahead. Pass to the Doan. Shot. Swayman another save. At 13:38 and more pushing and shoving. All right. That had to be a shot on goal. I mean, NHL.com just seems to be a step slow tonight. It literally went into Swayman's pads in the crease. If that's not a shot on goal, I honestly don't know what is. But we're at the under 14 media timeout. It's 2-0 Boston. I don't know if we did the Lindholm goal. We'll do it right now. Elias Lindholm. All right, Lindholm has it. Sends it back to the blue line. They dump it in behind the net. Pasternak to Geeky. The initial shot is saved. And Lindholm got the rebound in the far circle. We'll do it one more time in case. All right, Lindholm sends it back. It's a dump in. Pasternak behind the net. Geeky shot. Rebound from the far circle. I mean, Swayman, it was in traffic, and Swayman just didn't have time to save it. But they left Lindholm wide open. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the defense. Would be nice if ESPN would update the start time for Mammoth and Golden Knights, though. I mean, there's no chance that game's starting before 9:10. I would think it's got to be like 9:20 or 9:25 at this rate. If there's overlap, we'll just get to that one when we get to that one. We're going to stick with this one to the end. I get it. I know. I don't know what's going on today. Gracie, I wish we had better news to report. All right. It says up next. How are you doing? I'm sorry the score is the wrong way. All right, when is this game? Give me an update, guys. That's it. They haven't said boo about that game. I mean, I know nobody cares about that one, but I'd like to know when it's going to start. 13:33 in the third. Nah, I think offsides maybe. What's the call here? I don't know. Soon, I hope. They really need it. All right, please give me an update on the start time. I don't know why ESPN refuses to mention when this is going to be starting. Far circle face-off. Well, is Boston going to decide who's taking the draw like today? Far circle shot, and Luukkonen gloves it. 13:27 to play. They didn't count that last save by Swayman as a shot. Honest to God, I don't know what these official scorers deem a shot on goal anymore. I mean, it hit him in the pads, in the crease. He saved it. And yet they didn't give Buffalo a shot unless they edited out another one and then added that in. I have no idea. Another shot from the far faceoff circle, but this one I think got tipped into the netting. Oh, Swayman. Yep, he's played well tonight. All right, I don't know what's the holdup. I don't know why we haven't had this face-off. This is a very long delay. Buffalo wins it in their far circle. They send it ahead. Quinn dumps it into the far corner. Boston up the near boards and down the length of the ice, but not far enough for icing. Byram behind his own net. Byram sends it ahead and sent up the near shot from the near circle and either blocked or saved into the near corner. Sent around behind the net, kept in by Boston. That is Lerai. Lerai with the puck. Near circle, finally Byram passes it. And Buffalo decides to dump it in from the neutral ice. Come on, this dump and chase ain't going to work. You guys have got to generate some pressure and scoring chances here. This is ridiculous. 28 shots, but into the near corner this time, but turned over immediately. Lerai tries to send it out, but they keep it in. Long shot into the near circle. And, well, puck is pinned. Samuelson trying to dig it out. Norris is there as well. Somehow Boston gets it out. And at the red line, up ahead, 1-on-1. And, well, turnover at the neutral zone. Buffalo skates it in. Near circle, tough shot or tough angle. That was off the boards and out. Neutralized. Still 28. No, they took the shot away from Boston. Unbelievable. Oh, my gosh. These official scores. Boston dumps it in. It's in the far corner. Timmins sends it up. Krebs with the puck. Sends it up ahead to Doan. Make that tuck. Now around the near boards. And out by Boston. Krebs sends it to Stanley. Stanley waiting for the line change. Timmins heads off too. Stanley, 11 minutes to go in the third. Up ahead. Into the far corner. All right, into the near side. Malenstein sent one wide. It's into the far corner. Now the far circle or by the boards. Nobody's dug it out. Arvidsson and Byram. Now the puck is loose. Byram passes. Powers sent one rebound and into the near boards. Gosh darn it. Under 10.5 to go. And sent out. Buffalo couldn't keep it in at the blue line. Boston getting a line change. Dump in by Buffalo. Far corner. Now behind the net. Still battling along the boards. Dunn sends it behind the net again. Near side. And who has it? Follow the puck, camera operator. Jeez. Sent out. No, not. They still couldn't follow it. That's twice the puck has not been in frame in like the last 10 seconds. Sent ahead by Boston. We play on. Buffalo has it in their own zone. And a dump in from the red line. All right, behind the Boston net. 9:30 to play. Boston clears it again. Samuelson passes. Buffalo, come on, camera, show the puck. My gosh, it's not that hard. Oh, 10:22 or 9:22 is the updated time. Yeah, so we'll start our stream maybe 5 minutes early. That's it. Sent ahead, under 9 to go. They finally updated at the top of the hour. Doan a shot, and then on the rebound, somebody crashed into Swayman. Zadorov not happy. 8:50. Shots should be 30. I mean, that was on net, but again, last time they had one on net, they didn't count it. So, see if there's anything easy. Pretty much, yeah. It's one game, long series. All right, so we will start this game as soon as possible. I'm going to edit the start time on my stream. Let's see. Wait, manage video. I already hit. What is going on? Yeah, I think I'll just put it as 9:20. I mean, we're going to be cutting it close. We may be joining that one already in progress. All right, I put the stream as 9:20 for Mammoth. The Golden Knights, the puck drop is at 9:22. Again, that is Central Time. Just so you're aware. Maybe I'll put a note in that feed. I don't know if anybody will see it, but I can try. 9:22 p.m. Central puck drop. All right. Again, root for who you want to root for. Just here for good hockey. I'm really just a diehard Green Bay Packers fans. I'm cheering for the Los Angeles Kings, Buffalo Sabres, Montreal Canadiens. I'd say, well, we're back. Golly, I don't know what ESPN was doing, but next thing I know, pucks dropped and game's already underway. Terrible transition, as always. I don't know why. You would think NHL or somebody would demand more from these networks on how poorly they cover this sport. I can't think of another sport where they miss plays regularly. It happens occasionally, but this is just routine for the NHL when they're on a network. Shot by Tuck, I think, was wide. I don't think that was on target. Pass to the slot. Shot by Byram was blocked, and it's behind the net. Oh, they tucked it in somehow. Somehow it got loose. It's 2-1. Sabres have life. The stadium erupts. And there's pushing and shoving. Byram without his helmet. Well, they don't have a goal on NHL.com yet at 7:58. So now I'm wondering. We still haven't broken up the scrum yet. It's still going. All right, I'm going to put it on the board because there it is. They don't say who yet. Finally, Buffalo. Finally. Yeah, it's been a good game, and I'm not arguing that. Yeah, no problem. I can't guarantee I'm going to do many Mammoth Knights games, though. It just depends on the schedule. Where the focus will be on other games. All right, what happened? Behind the net, Thompson did a wraparound. Holy crap, what a goal. They were behind the net, and then a blink of the eye, he put it on a wraparound backhand. Thompson from Krebs. Yep, wraparound shot is right. And yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Oh, I don't know. Toronto. Tage, yes. Tage Thompson, TNT. On TNT. Oh, no, wait. This game's on ESPN. Well, missed opportunity there. Shots are 32-17. They got some time left. 7:58 to play. Let's go, Boston. I'm not upset. If you guys are trying to troll me, you know, I try my best not to be trolled even by the Packer games. I can get super frustrated, but I know they stink. Dump in from the red line by Samuelson. Kept in at the blue line. Shot off the boards. Sent behind the net. Boston passes. Tipped at the red line. Buffalo has it in their own zone. Power with the puck. Power to the far side. Boston takes it away. Into the far circle. Shot. Nice save by Luke. And I think it got tipped into the netting above the glass. 7:26. First multi-goal third period comeback win. 1993 division semis versus Boston. Brad May in overtime. There's an old name, Brad May. All right, is it 32-18? No, it's 33-18 shots. All right, 7:11 to go. Sorry, I'm trying to sync my clock. All right, close enough. Sabres dump it in. Peaky trying to dig it out. And who is that? Benson for the Sabres. Oh, out of the zone. Nobody pinched it in at the blue line. Luukkonen out of the net. Plays it to the far corner. Stanley now. And tipped. Nope, Boston briefly keeps it in. Oh, that wasn't a trip? Norris went down. No call. And Boston has the puck. In the near zone. A dump in from the red line. 6.5 to go. Sent around. And into the near boards. Thompson with the puck. Over the blue line. Thompson sends it to the far corner. Behind the net. And Tuck. Oh, Thompson, just the backhander went wide. Couldn't get enough of it, the stick on it. Puck. Oh, that shot I think may have hit friendly fire on Krebs. They had that happen earlier. All right, Byram has it. Byram dumps it in. Krebs chases behind the net. It's Boston doesn't get it out. Dahlin shot. Samuelson, glove save. Swayman. That one might have been wide of the net. We'll see if they call it a shot. 5:39. Think this is the under 6 media timeout. What a goal. We'll get, before I hit the commercial break, let's get the Tage Thompson visualizer. Thompson has the puck. It goes to Byram. Byram's shot is blocked. Byram sends it behind the net. Thompson ends up with it and just wraps it around backhand just past Swayman, who couldn't get the skate back in time. We'll show it one more time. Byram sends it behind the net. I don't know if Krebs touched it. Thompson got it and wrapped it around. Yeah, Krebs got the assist. No assist to Byram. I'm a little puzzled by why not. All right, 34-18 are your shots. And I'm going to go put in the chat, we'll join this game after the conclusion. We'll join this game after the conclusion of Boston Buffalo. So we shall see how soon we're getting to that. Yes, he is. There's no doubt about that. I was just cheering for Buffalo because I did some of their games and they were doing well. They did well on the channel. I'm in the Chicago suburbs. My mom was a Packer fan, originally from Wisconsin. That's why I'm a Packer fan. If the Braves hadn't moved from Milwaukee, I might be a Milwaukee Braves fan, but I don't really care about baseball. May Day and yeah, okay. Sorry, I'll have to catch up in the chat later. I just like good hockey games. I'm a Kings fan. And I'm cheering for Buffalo. Wanted them to make the playoffs. End their drought. All right. Boston the other way. Pass at the center. Far circle. Tipped up and taken by Buffalo behind the net. 5:11 to go in the third. All right. Sent back in. Buffalo regrouping. 5:02. Yeah, 5. All right, 5 minutes remaining. There we go. 34-18 the shots. Buffalo, they trail Boston 2-1. Zadorov sends it up. And that's icing on Boston. And I'm cheering for the Canadian teams too. I don't know. I don't hate Josh Allen. I have no problem with the Bills or the Sabres. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm a Packer fan. I really don't have any fandom for any Chicago teams anymore. If I could see the Blackhawks games, I would root for the Blackhawks. The only games I get are if they're on Hulu. That's just over 5, but less than 10 games a year. So sent ahead. Tuck sent it to the far boards. They send it to the crease. Now it's in the far corner. Clock still ticking here as we're approaching. Oh, a goal! They tipped it in. We're tied at 4:16. Unbelievable. How did that go in? Looks like it's Tage again. TNT strikes again. And the crowd goes crazy. And we'll get you another goal horn round here. 4:16 to go. Thompson. All right, come on. Show the replay. I know you want to show the fans, but for good God. Thompson sent it to the far boards. They sent it towards the crease. It was in the near corner. Thompson. All right, come on. They didn't even show the goal. They took too long. They showed the dump in. And they missed the draw. My God, ESPN. You couldn't be any worse at covering hockey if you intentionally covered hockey this bad. All right, 2 goals tonight by Thompson. I apologize. I had just looked away. 2 goals in 3:42. We've got a save, and now we got pushing and shoving. Yeah, this game's going to take forever. All right, Thompson, near circle, 5-hole past Swayman. Finally. My God, that's all you needed to show, ESPN. You didn't need to show the dump in and what led to it. All you had to do was show Thompson slipping it in 5-hole. They still haven't broken up this mess either after the whistle. While they showed the replay, it's still going. 4 players without helmets currently. We got to see what they call here. Wow, this is a mess. All right, Thompson from Tuck. They don't have the goal visualizer yet, but Tage sent it in from the far circle 5-hole. And Boston gets a power play out of this? Janot punched Stanley in the face. That's what started it. Oh, there's okay, no power play. Timmins and Benson.
21 and number 6 for Buffalo. 2 each for rugby. 5-on-5.
Okay, so Kastelik and Corrali for Boston, Benson and Timmins for Buffalo for roughing, I think. And we'll skate 5-on-5. Timmins and Benson, Corrali and Kastelik. So we're going to 5-on-5. There's no power play. We got the 916 freight train. Yes. That was Vancouver. Vancouver's the one where they lost in the... Yep. Now the excuses come. Swayman stood on his head. Now Swayman's... Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was a Buffalo probably. All right. Well, I'm not talking about the Bills anymore. All right, back underway. Sorry, let's go Sabre. Oh, come on, George. Come on. We're not talking rigged. I'm not going to stand for that. You can go to some other channel and complain about rigging. All right. Buffalo sent it in near circle to the far circle. Shot in the goal at 3:24. Sabres take the lead. Sorry for blowing out your eardrums. Another goal. I think this was Samuelson. Holy Toledo. What just happened? 3:24 to go, and Buffalo takes their only lead of the game. 37-19 on the shots. Samuelson from Quinn from the far circle. Holy cow. Might be a riot in Buffalo tonight. And it's only one game. Great pass. Wow. Great screen by Zucker, too. What a pass. What a shot. What a screen. Nothing Swayman could do. I mean, Swayman's played phenomenally well tonight. There's still plenty of time for Boston to get the equalizer. First, well, yeah, everybody's going to have their first. All right, at the point, a shot wide, behind the net. Boston in the near corner. I think, Gracie, you're the good luck charm. It was 2-0 when you got in here. Now it's 3-2. Sent out. 4:34 the span for those 3 goals. Under 2:50 to go. Boston passes, red line, dump. Nope, Lindholm's dumping was blocked. That was Hampus. Pastrnak centers and taken by Buffalo. 2:30 to go. The other game will be starting on ESPN2 if you want Mammoth Knights. Behind the net. Centering pass in the slot. Oh, just out to the neutral zone. Race is on. Have they pulled him yet? They have not indicated. I'm wondering if Boston's pulled the goalie. And if they haven't, why not? I can't see Swayman. They don't go far enough. Nobody's indicated yet. Under 2 to go. To the far side, Zucker sends it up, and it's cleared. Not far enough for icing. It's picked up. Okay, Swayman's still out there. 1:40 to go. Not sure why Swayman is still out there. Into the far corner. Huge hit by Buffalo. The Boston player got up. Okay, now Swayman's out. And I hit the wrong team for the empty net. All right, near boards, 1:20 to go. Near circle, clear, up ahead. This should be an empty net. And Tuck delivers, and it's 4-2. At 1:12. This was 2-0 not that long ago. Wow. The first goal, Thompson with 8 minutes to go. This game was still 2-0. Thompson's goal was at 7:58 remaining, 12:02 into the third. Thompson got 2, Samuelson got 1, and now Tuck with the empty netter from Thompson and Power. We'll try to get the Samuelson visualizer. And we will get to Mammoth Knights as soon as we can, but we'll stick to the end. I don't know if I'm going to get to all the comments. ESPN 2 in a minute, so it's going to be a tight window. I'm going to be late. 20th career playoff goal for Tuck. That's true. It's only the guys that have been only on the Sabres that are getting their first playoff goals and assists and points. All right, sent in. Swayman in net. I think he's heading off now. Into the far corner. Boston somehow keeping it in. Buffalo to the red line. Another shot. That one did not hit the net. It was inside the red line, so no icing. I think it hit the backboards, then off the back of the net. And it looks like Boston just iced it with 37.2, so they'll have to put Swayman back out there. Wow, what a game. Swayman, it's garbage. Yeah, sorry. Oh, it's not Swayman's fault. I mean, he made 35 saves tonight. Anytime you can have 35 saves, that's amazing. Yeah, sorry, I tried to get through the chats, but it might be impossible. All right, behind the Boston net, 30 seconds to go. Taken away by Thompson. Swayman makes it to the bench. And, Hampus Lindholm got tripped, and they called it at 18.5. Looks like Thompson will head to the box, sin bin, if you will, for a trip. Buffalo fans booing. It was clearly a trip. 18.5 to go. Dr. Pepper-aholic. Nice. I like that handle. Yep. Yeah, it's true. Swayman played well. I would not be bashing Swayman at all. Yep, rematch. Yep. It's one game. Yeah, amazing 8 minutes. Actually, less than 8 minutes. It was what, 4 and change or something? Pastrnak, backhander. He scored! It's 4-3. It's not over yet. We've got barely any time left, but I think Pastrnak with 6.2 just bought Boston back into the game here. Sorry, I can't even talk. My tongue is all tied. Pastrnak with a backhander. Oh, it was a friendly deflection. I think it hit Timmins skates and went in. Actually, I think it hit, what a lucky goal, but I think it hit Zaka, then Timmins, then went in. They put 7 seconds up, 7.2. But, oh, they already pulled the goalie, but they're in their own zone. That'll do it. 4-3 is your final. And it can't really have a post game here. Going to have to just end it and start up the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Still can't believe what I just saw in the final 8 minutes of the third period. Good thing they got that empty net goal. Holy cow. 4-3 is your final. We will be stopping this one and starting the next game as soon as possible. Once again, Buffalo 4, Boston 3. And they'll have game 2, second multi-goal, third period comeback win in team history. Yeah, they did it in 1993. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. End of regulation. 38-20 were your final shots. We got Mammoth, Golden Knights next. Thank you all for being here. Sorry, I'm going to have to... Yeah, at least the... Right. Well, they did that in the freaking WNBA, which is, you know, that Bitcoin or whatever... Meme coin. All right, I gotta go. We gotta get ready for Mammoth Nights. Until next time, take care. Simbin Stream. Hope to see you in the next one. If you're just here for Boston and Buffalo, no worries. We will have that Tuesday night for you. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow. Until next time, Simbin Stream signing out. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, thank you all for your support.